How's it going, guys? This is Isolate here, bringing you semifinals of the FBL versus the Austin Swoobats, aka Nightspear, aka Ben. So, yeah. We faced this team in week 4. I don't know what that was. We faced this team in week 14 and got absolutely destroyed, which is fine, but because that one didn't really matter as much as this one. But here we go. This is the rematch. And as you can see, I'm kind of bringing a different team. I'm actually, if you watch the team builder, which I highly suggest because I go over my sets in that video, but if you watch it, you'll notice that I don't have Ursaring on this team because last minute I actually changed that to Fortune, my Flygon. I was supposed to make it shiny, but I forgot because I was kind of rushed because we were just about to start the battle. And so yeah, I changed it to Flygon because Ursaring, I calced it, and a not even physically defensive Mega Aggron takes like 30% from a close combat, and that is absolutely disgusting. So for like with my Ursaring, so I just didn't feel like Ursaring was a good enough bring to do much, and it really, in my opinion, it wasn't really going to do much. Just because even Crunch wasn't really going to do a lot to Deblade, probably most likely. So he's bringing the same exact team as last time, but he's bringing the Superior instead of, I forget what he brought last time, but whatever. We're just going to play this on slow speed so that we get to talk about the turns a little easier. So I'm going to go off with Mac, I just figured, you know, it's a good thing because he doesn't have any electric immunities on his team, and I just decided I could get that Volt Switch off, outspeed everything with my Choice Scarf, and you know, do some stuff. So here he goes for the Protect, which is fine. Scouting me out. He doesn't know I'm Choice Scarf, obviously, so he might have thought I would have gone for an Overheat there, predicting him to stay in, predicting the Volt Switch, but I mean, I was locked into Volt Switch, so I just decided to go for Volt Switch. It was the only thing I could do. Yeah. So I'm gonna get a free switch into my Mega Medicham. I know he's not gonna stay in there here. There's no reason to. So I just decided to go for the Fire Punch, predicting either the Deblade or the Uxie. My best thing to hit this Uxie is the Fire Punch. Sorry you can't see the stuff in the you know, the FBL logo is kind of blocking at what it says is going on, but hopefully I can, you know, explain it good enough. So anyway, I'm going to switch into Golbat, seeing how he's probably going for the Stealth Rock, since he does use that, and this is my Defogger. I don't want the rocks up because I do have a Focus Sash Haunter. I don't think, yeah, I have a Focus Sash Haunter. So anyway, pretty obvious switch is you're just going to go into Deblade here, which is absolutely fine. I kind of knew that was coming, but whoa, this actually, what just happened? Okay, it just froze for some reason. Anyway, I'm going to go to T-Tar, realizing that he's probably not going to, he's probably not going to, he's probably not going to go for the Iron Head. That's what I was thinking. So, yeah, he goes for the Protect to see what I want to go for here. And I should go for the Superpower because I have Superpower on this Tyranitar. If you want to check out the set of this thing, go check the team builder again. So at this point, I'm in a pretty decent position here. I'm just gonna fire off another. No, I think I'll predict the switch and go for Thunderbolt, predicting his Tornadus to come in to take the Superpower, but that obviously did not happen. So, yeah, I'm gonna switch out now, seeing how I don't trust the Fire Blast to kill, but here's actually enough the counter, which it really sucks because I could have gone for a Fire Blast, and then even if that didn't kill, he would have gone for counter, and that wouldn't have done anything because obviously Fire Blast is a special attack. So yeah, so I'll just go for the Super Fang here. So he's going to switch into Deblade. Sandstorm's going to subside, which is absolutely fine. But if I just go into Flygon here, I do go into Flygon, as that's just, in my opinion, the best switch, because I don't want this thing getting up a Swords Dance. It has Iron Head, it probably has Shadow Claw, and it's scary. So obviously he predicted the Tyranitar there, but I didn't go into that. Instead I went into Flygon because I felt like the Iron Head was pretty obvious. As now I'm going to fire off a Draco. We have max HP, max special attack, 4 EVs in nature, in in attack, 4 EVs in attack, and an adamant nature. So here he's gonna go for the stealth rocks, and I go for the U-turn. He outsped me because obviously I just said I don't have any speed investment, so he clearly has at least a little speed investment. So I'm gonna get that slow U-turn off, bring in my Golbat, and if you can hear some background noise, sorry about that. And at this point I can just go for the defog. There's nothing he can do about that. He can Thunder Wave me, try to get a full para, but luckily that doesn't happen. I'm just gonna be able to defog there and get rid of the rocks there, which is definitely awesome. Now here I'm going to predict him to go for the rocks again. I'm not going to defog, I'm just going with the toxic because I feel like that's my best play. This thing is really low with the toxic, so he's not going to be able to recover high enough to be able to take a hit from anything on my team because I put that toxic on. So now he's going to probably go back into the blade. He goes back into the blade, and I'm just going to go for the defog here, seeing how that is most likely my best play there. Defog, get rid of the rocks, and now I can bring something in. I believe I just go into my Rotom Heat, actually. I thought I went into Tyranitar. But no, I just go into Rotom Heat. He goes for Shadow Claw, which is fine. Here, I believe I just go for the Overheat. I go for the Overheat. His correct play was to go into Uxie. That's what he did, sacking it off, seeing what I wanted to go for. If I go for Volt Switch there, I would have been in a really good position, but unfortunately we just have to I've wanted him to predict me to Volt Switch and stay in, so that's why I went for Overheat to take out that blade, but obviously that did not happen. So yeah, he's gonna knock off my Choice Scarf, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I didn't want to switch into anything, so he's going to knock off again after that because he outspeeds because I don't have the Choice Scarf, and that's really sucks. So down goes my Rotom Heat, which kind of sucked because that thing was pretty decent. With the Choice Scarf, we could kill Superior with Overheat, and that would probably force him into, Blissey. So, but that thing's gone. Whatever. Nothing I can do about it at this point. I'm just going to fake out, hoping that he'd stay in, take the bait, and stay in, try to take out Prophecy. But unfortunately it does switch as I go for the Fire Punch, does a decent amount. Here I make a really big misplay. I predict the Shadow Sneak. I haven't even seen the Shadow Sneak yet, but I am predicting the Shadow Sneak. I go into Legend, and he just fires off another Iron Head, which really sucks because that wasn't good. That did a lot of damage. Under half. My Tyranitar is under half, so I can't switch back in to that Blade, so it's pretty scary at this point. So I'm just going to fire off a Dark Pulse at this point. Just, I know it's probably going to be a 2 KO as it is. And this Mega Aggron goes down, which is thankfully. So that's nice. This Tyranitar is really good against him. He's going to go into the Superior here. Calling me out there, but that's absolutely fine. Whatever. So I'm going to sack off Fortune here, seeing how it's the most expendable thing on my team. I should have taken a look. What am I saying? Actually, no, I think that was my best play, just sacking off Flygon. At this point, it's 4-4. I'm going to go to Mega Metasham here, try to get a Fake Out off. I'm actually going to put this at normal speed, speed it up a little bit, because my brothers are being really loud. So I kind of want to, get this, hurry the battle up. Anyway, I'm going to go for the Fake Out. At this point, I don't want to sack off Mega Metasham yet. I'm just going to sack off Golbat instead. I know he's going to have HP Rock, so I felt like it was the least useful on my team, as I'm just gonna let it drop there, and yeah. So in comes Prophecy, gonna be able to Fake Out, followed up with a Bullet Punch, which is really nice. Down goes Superior. So this is really coming close. This is, I'm already doing a lot better than I did last time. So I'm just gonna go with a Bullet Punch, get some damage off. This thing's really low, but I can't switch into Tyranitar. I have to go in my Focus Sash Haunter. He's gonna go for a knockoff. Thankfully, if he had gone for U-turn, he would have been able to win. Just easy as that, because then all he had to do is sack off the Blade, and then bring in Tornadus, and my Sash would be broken, and then he could just knock off my Haunter and superpower my T-Tar. But instead, he sacks off I get the Focus Sash down. I get hit by the Focus Sash, I kill with a Shadow Ball, and then he goes into the Blade, and he doesn't have Shadow Sneak, so that just ensures my victory, because now all I have to do is Parry Song. I'm just going to Mean Look. It doesn't really matter, he can't even touch me anyway, and this is what Hades was supposed to do, just come in and do that, which is what it's going to do here. So yeah, he can't beat 2 Pokemon in one turn, so he's just gonna protect, and we are going to take out the Blissey with the Parasong. Haunter getting the kill, and that was the let me see. Okay, that was the game. That's why does it always freeze whenever I'm off the tab. Anyway, that was the game. I hope you guys enjoyed. We are going on to the finals. We either face Shami or Skytrainer Silver, the creator of the league. So I hope you guys are hyped for that. The WPF should be. I haven't had the battle yet, but we should have the battle later today, and that's gonna be hype, man. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. I'll see you guys next time.